Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Warhammer Fest Day 3, the summary, and better late than never, am I right guys? I'm terribly sorry, I've just had a lot going on these last couple days. I was working night shifts and I had a busy day today, so these videos keep coming out a little bit later than I would like them to, but either way, let's jump in and go over everything they showed off. This was actually probably most exciting day for me so far, personally. And I'm excited to get talking about that with you guys. So let's go and see what they showed us today. So we are starting things off on a high note here. This is by far the thing that's got me the most excited. This is the long-awaited return of the Traitor Guardsman. So, and it is, just I'll say right off the bat, it was confirmed that these are in the new Chaos Space Marines Codex. These are playable with your Chaos Space Marines. I'm assuming they're going to be another troops choice. Maybe they'll fall under the same category as the cultists. I feel like, I think that they are going to be their own thing though, so it'll be interesting to see the distinctions there. They say in the article that these have a lot of options. They've got a ton of different parts for the kit. You can build them as either normal guard, Traitor Guard, as like veterans, and have like special weapons and all that good stuff. So a lot of customization there. It also comes with these two characters here. You've got the Chaos Ogren and the Chaos Commissar with Power Fist. These are existing models already. These were from the Blackstone Fortress kit that also featured similar Traitor Guardsman models. But these actual guard in this box set, which some of them, more of them will be popping up here in a second, those are all new models or sculpts. Although I'm sure if you have a bunch from that Blackstone Fortress kit, as I know a bunch of my Chaos players do, I'm sure they'll fit in very well. As you can see here, like there's guys with sniper rifles, there's guys with special weapons, there's a couple guys that have like dual wielding knives or melee weapons of various flavors and sizes. Really, really cool kit. Like I've said this before, sometimes like with the like your cheap models, like in-game points, sometimes it like kind of feels bad to me for them to be like so detailed, because it's like you're gonna put a lot of effort into painting these guys up and then they're like gonna die like nothing. But I'll forgive it because these ones are very, very cool. I love the uniqueness of every model, and it sounds like there's going to be a lot of customization happening. So I'm about 90% sure at least a squad or two of these guys are going to find their way into my World Eaters, and I'm sure I'll be kit bashing and spicing them up a little bit. Definitely, if there's options to go like really melee heavy, that's probably what I will be doing. Not super sure about how I'm going to fit the Ogren and the Commissar in. I almost honestly think I might like de-chaosify that Commissar and have him in my Space Pirates army. I think that'd be cool because he's just a cooler looking model in my opinion than the normal Commissar. So I might try something like that. Give him a little pirate hat, get rid of all the chaos nonsense, and maybe resell the Ogren or maybe turn him into an orc or something like that. But yeah, really cool models. Let me know what you guys think about this. To me, this was probably the coolest thing shown today, but it is certainly not the only thing. So in just a second here, these guys. So honestly, I almost left these guys out because it's just that forgettable. Maybe it'll be cool to some people, but you've got kind of like what they did with the Tau. You've got like an upgrade sprue for the Space Marine infiltrators, the Phobos guys. Honestly, like I'm struggling to even see what's that different. I think it's just like some little bits for their backpacks and maybe a couple different arms and heads and stuff. No new weapons, not like nothing like that. It's really not that exciting to me. I don't have a picture of it. I just forgot to grab them. But the whole kit does come with a bunch of terrain as well. So if you pick this up and split it with a Space Marine buddy or a Chaos buddy or whatever, you're gonna have a bunch of terrain for you guys as well. And the terrain looks pretty cool. It's some of that new stuff they've come out with recently. So depending how this is priced, I know the last couple have been pretty high. It could be a good set to pick up for sure, especially if you know somebody that you can split it with, or you're interested in both sets. So let me know what you think about that box set and maybe what you think the price is going to be, because that's definitely one that I would be interested in, especially because I do have a Space Marine friend I could split that with. So moving on from there, we have this large and hairy gentleman. So apparently the Lord of the Rings fans are getting in on the skirmish game action. I literally know nothing about the Lord of the Rings game. I've never seen it played. I've never seen a battle report. I don't know anything about it. The models are cool. I love Lord of the Rings, some of my favorite movies of all time. I just don't know anybody that plays it. I've never seen it done at all. So, but apparently this is going to be their version of the skirmish game, and this is, I guess, the first little faction for it. These are your bear people, or it's like the bear shapeshifter guy and his homies. So not a ton to mention. Cool looking models, and hopefully that's fun for you, Lord of the Rings people. Now, this next reveal here, this I think took a lot of people by surprise. I think people thought we're a little bit, disappointed there wasn't more squats on day one. But yeah, have a look at these. You've got a full Necromunda squat gang. Apparently these guys are out in the wastes, just like strip mining the wastes for resources. Apparently they've been there for a very long time, like since like the Reconquest after the Horus Heresy. Um, and they've just been there strip mining and constantly fighting off raiders and stuff. So I think these guys are very, very cool. I personally like them way more than whatever that speeder bike thing was they showed on day one. To me, these look more like what you would imagine with spaced dwarves. They're like super thick, chunky, heavily armored, big guns, very interesting, armaments and loadouts. There definitely seems to be male and female squats, which because people are like, oh, there's a bunch of them don't even have beards, but like I think those are the female squats, and then some people are like, well, even the females should have beards. So, um, you know, I guess people just want all their squats to have beards, and that's totally fine. You could easily just green stuff some beards on the other ones if they don't have them. But really cool looking models. I really like their armor and their weapons. The helmets are really interesting. They definitely look like they wouldn't be able to rotate their head and see and fight that well, but they're pretty cool looking. I do like the look of them. I like their leader guy with his big hammer. You got this guy here with the double-barreled stubber thing. There was a guy there dual-wielding pistols. They got a lot of character, a lot of flavor, and I'm sure they will find their way into some 40k kit bashes, especially when the actual squats come out. I'm sure there will be a lot of crossover between these kits and the 40k ones, whatever they end up being. I myself, not so sure. I still kind of personally just like the Caradron Overlords better. I like their really like ornate armor with the beard armor and like how ridiculous it is. But I definitely could see mixing these guys in with my space pirates. Now after this, we've got some Warcry stuff. Again, I don't play Warcry. I don't know the rules. I don't know what it's like. But these, I guess, are the horns of Hashut. And to my knowledge, Hashut is the god that the Chaos Dwarfs worship, like in old fantasy and stuff. And I don't think they're in Age of Sigmar yet, but maybe this is a sign that they're coming. Maybe it's a little hint. Anyway, he's like a fiery bull god, definitely evil, definitely chaos adjacent. And so these are his mortal followers. This is a war band of humans that follow him. Apparently, they go ahead of the legions, burning forests and scouting places for them to destroy and whatnot. Again, really cool models. Like I said in the other videos, I haven't seen one bad looking model from all this. Um, like to me, it's just kind of a little bit random, a little bit strange. But then I don't know anything about Warcry. I just pirate parts from the kits occasionally. Nothing in here looks like something that I would steal, but I can definitely appreciate that they are unique and cool looking models, and I'm sure they will be exciting for some people. Now, I think we just have one more reveal after this, and that is this rather large horseman here. Again, I don't know if this is a known creature or a known character from the lore of Age of Sigmar. I have no idea. I've never seen anything that looked like this guy before. We got 4 hooves. We got 4 arms. He's got a whole bunch of weapons and a net. Very wild, chaos looking. It seems like he kind of is with that warband, but I would believe this is probably also playable with your Slaves of Darkness army, which is just like the generic Age of Sigmar chaos group. Again, really cool model. No use for me. Quick question. Like, where are its organs? Like, like, is it where in the horse part or is it the human part? Does he have two sets? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this works. Cool model, very detailed. They seem to have been putting out a lot of like centaur type things lately, or is that just me? So with that, that brings us to the end of day 3. Again, I apologize. This is going to be going up quite late. I'm sure you guys have all seen this before already today, but this was just my thoughts on everything. And as I said earlier in the video, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think of all this stuff. Was it exciting for you? Was it what you hoped you would see? Again, for me, this is probably my favorite day so far. Very excited for the Traitor Guard. And possibly those squats for my pirate army in some way. But yeah, I think tomorrow is maybe the Black Library reveal, although I thought I saw somewhere that maybe that wasn't happening. I don't know. If it is, and there's some models shown off, I might make a 4th video to talk about it. But either way, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you again shortly with probably another Kit Bash showcase. Thanks for watching. Bye.